Hello friends, welcome to ePradnya. In this video, you will learn how to write a final year project report specifically for Diploma and for the students of MSBTE, that is Maharashtra State Board for Technical Education. So you people have a capstone project in your final year and you have to write down a project report for the same. So we are going to provide a template, a report template which will be according to this format of this MSBTE, where by using that template you can make your project with less efforts. So that template is very ready to use. You need to just copy and paste your material and the report will be ready to use. So let us see what are the documents that are required to make a project report. So according to MSBTE, this is the sequence of project report documents that you need to compile to make your final report. So the first thing is your title page, then you have a certificate, then you have a certificate of sponsorship. Okay, so it is only applicable if it isn't sponsored by the industry. Then you have to write down the acknowledgement, then there is an abstract, then there is a table of content or index, uh, then you have to give the list of figures, list of table, then list of symbols and abbreviations or nomenclature. Then there are actually chapters, so chapters like introduction, literature review, methodology. So we will see all these things in detail. Then there is a bibliography or references. So an appendices is the last part. So this is the typical documents that you need to compile to complete your project report. Now we will move to a Google document. That template will be made available to you at the end of this video, so keep watching this video till the end. Now we are in this Google document page. You can get here by clicking the link which I will be providing at the end of this video. Once you click on that link, you will be directed on this page. Now you can see that this page is not editable. So to make it editable, we have to do certain things. The first thing that you can do is to download this template as a Word document, and then you can edit that template with the help of your Word editor. Or the best way is to make a copy of this template. So it will generate your own copy in your own Google Drive. So I am writing as my project report. So you can put your name of the project over here. Now you can see you are having all the editing options available in this Google Doc. Now the best way is to edit this template on Google Doc itself, and then you can download this as a Word document or PDF document as per your requirement. Now this is the title page. Now what you have to do is that you have to replace this blue text with your own text. So for example, here you can write down the title of your project. Now remember that all the settings and all the format is as per the Maharashtra State Board of Technical Education Mumbai, that is MSBTE, and it is very much ready to use kind of a template. So you have to just replace this blue text with your own, and you have to insert the logo of your institute, put the name of your institute. All the other things are done as per the format given by the MSBTE. Now once you are ready with this title page, the next thing is your certificate. Here also you have to insert your institute logo, insert the name of your institute, write down your own name, write down the name of your department, and all the necessary things which are highlighted in the blue text. Now then here you can edit your acknowledgement. It is kind of a ready thing, only you have to make certain changes and things will be available to you. Then the next important thing is the abstract. Now what is the abstract? Abstract should be is a kind of a synopsis, is a kind of a summary of your project that you have to write down in one paragraph, right? And all the settings that are required to write down the abstracts are available over here. Only you have to delete this text and write down your own abstract. Then next thing come is then table of content. So you can just replace these things. So this abstract list of table, list of figure, list of symbols and abbreviations will be there, and there will we are going to have chapters like introduction, literature survey, scope of project, methodology, details of design working and processes, results and application, conclusion and future scope, appendices and references. So these all content are as per the MSBTE format. Only you need to add certain subsections if required and change the page number according to your requirement. So there could be some subsections, or there may not be any subsections, so you can delete if you don't have any subsections, right? Then we will go to each chapter and what you are supposed to write there. So next is the list of tables. So whatever tables you have in your project, you have to give a certain name to each table, a table number and the page number. So all the tables which are there in your project report will be listed on this page. Next, the same thing applies for the list of figures, and your project may have certain symbols and abbreviations that you need to mention over here. The next thing comes is the introduction. Now here you can note that here is an again blue kind of an text. So here you have to write down the name of chapter. So again, this is an introduction. So if you want to make any changes, you can just put this name, you can just edit this particular text. Then you have to write down the month and year in which you are preparing the report. Now what is an introduction? So this chapter contains the brief background information about the project, right? And it will give a brief information about the methodology that you have implemented to make a model or to solve a problem. So it is a kind of an you can extend it to up to 2 pages. The next chapter is literature survey. So literature survey is a kind of a summary of all the things which are related to your project, and whatever the work the previous scholars have done related to your project, to which you are extending your project. So you have to mention all those things in this literature survey. So while making the literature survey, you can make use of certain reference papers, right, research articles or books, right, or any other resources that you are using. So this is an literature survey. Again, you can change the name in this particular header. So this is kind of an header, right? So you need to change these things. So whatever the blue text you can see, you have to update that only, and you have to write down your own literature survey by deleting this text. The next come is the scope of the project. So you have to write down what is the scope of your project in this third chapter. Then comes the methodology. Now this is very important chapter. So methodology means how you are developed your model, or how you have done your experimentation, or how you are doing your project. So you have to write down a complete methodology and your approach, how you go how you develop that your model, how you develop your project. So that may contain certain tables, right? So you have to give the table number in this format only. So this is the chapter 4. So and this is the table number 1. So I have given name as table 4.1. Then you have to give the name of your table, and the same should be reflected in the list of table that we have seen earlier. And in this way you can prepare certain tables, and if there are certain figures, you have to give name to the figures. Now you can just replace all this text and you can paste your own text in this format. The next chapter is the design of details of design, working and processes. So you have to write down about your design of your model or your project, working of your project, and what processes you used to make that project. So this is your 5th chapter. Then comes the results and application. So by doing that complete project, right, what results you have obtained and what are the applications of your project that you have to mention over here. And the format is it is already available, so you have to just replace this text with your own. Then comes the conclusion and future scope. So this is a kind of an conclusive remark or a kind of a summary of your project, which give a complete idea about the results and future scope. So you have to just replace this text with your own text. And then if there are certain appendix, so if there are certain things that you need to attach and which will not be covered in any of the chapter, you can mention over here, right? And in last, you have to provide the references. So whatever research papers, books, articles, or any kind of a resource that you have used for making your project, or you have written about that thing in your project report, you have to mention this, all those things here only, right? So the now I will give you the link of this template. So the link is available in the description section of this video. So just go and click the link which is available in the description section, and you will be directed to the template, that is a Google document template, right? So what I will recommend that please use the word either use the word format or make the use of this Google document itself. And if you like this video, do not forget to like this video, and also do not forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.